Hey, what's going on, guys? It's A-Boy4 here, giving you another Black Ops commentary. Today, I'm trying a new gun that hasn't been seen in my arsenal before, and I'm just gonna give it a try, but I have to say, this thing's a freaking animal. It's the HK21, and of course, it's an LMG, and whenever people usually, choose an LMG, their weapon of choice in that category is usually an M60, which is understandable, because this gun, without extended mags, it has a 30 round clip, but with it has 60, and that's relatively small for an LMG, because the M60 with big ammo can hold 200, but I have to say this thing packs a hell of a punch, and it's pretty beast. If you want to go try it, I mean, the power on it's amazing, and it's pretty much one of my LMGs. It's like the top one for me, but that's going to lead me into a topic I'm going to say today. Now, normally, I usually do not stray from the normal guns in Black Ops. Like, when I say normal, I mean like FAMAS, AK, the Galil, the AK-74U. And I mainly state those guns specifically because those guns are, in my personal opinion, the easiest ones to use. And if you're going for a good score for a high KD, those ones can help get you there. And they're not that hard to get used to or to master because their recoil and damage, it's pretty predictable and you can really depend on it. And I'm not gonna lie, the most used gun in my Black Ops account is in fact the FAMAS. I think I have like 10,000 kills with it out of 40,000 total, and that's a lot. And I'm trying to do stuff new. I'm not saying using the FAMAS is bad, and I completely understand how people use it. It is technically the best gun in the game considering the recoil, the power, and I don't give a fuck what the patch said it did. It didn't do shit, and it's still pretty much the same. There's just a tiny bit more recoil, and I know some people may get pissed if they see somebody who has a player card with a high KD, but their most used gun is in fact the FAMAS. But I have to say, it doesn't really matter because they did put the gun in the game for a reason, and you're not going to use the best gun in the game. It only makes sense. And that's why I don't really get pissed when I see others using it, or like the 74U or any of those guns. But lately, I've been trying to withdraw myself from using those types of guns. Now, I'm not saying that they're cheap or overpowered and you guys should not use them. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to expand my boundaries on these weapons and to just mainly have fun playing this game. I know it's getting quite boring, and we have a couple months till Modern Warfare 3 comes out. And I believe the best Call of Duty player has a wide knowledge of all the guns instead of just sticking to mainly one. Now, being good with every gun in this game is not an easy task at all. I mean, there's very few people out there who can actually use every gun and just get good gameplays with it or games, and I'm not one of them at all. And being good at it, it takes a lot of time to do. It could be very uncomfortable and people could rage because every gun in this game is specifically different. Either it'd be recoil, power, or just to little things such as sprint speed or clip size. So when the game came out and during the first few months of this, I only limited myself to a couple guns, probably be the FAMAS, the AK-47, and the Galil. And those guns, they were easy to use, and yeah, I was getting pretty bored of it, but I was getting good kill death ratios in high scoring games, so I didn't really switch it up. Now lately, I've been getting a hell of a lot of bored of using those types of guns, and I've tried switching it up, like for instance using SMGs and LMGs, because in Black Ops those guns are really neglected. They were more popular in Modern Warfare 2, and what I normally do not see is those guns being used in games or in gameplays. And what I've been trying to do with those guns is to try to go outside my comfort zone. Now, I've not been trying to use the RPD with thermal, but I've been trying to use the PM63 or some of those other guns. And doing it is hard to do, but once you get a feel for the gun you're using, you can actually realize that you could use that gun more often. It could be one of your main guns or your best gun to use. Yes, going out of your comfort zone is hard to do, and there's not a lot of people that actually do it, and there's not a lot of people who are good at doing it. But what you do realize that the final outcomes could be that it shows how good you are actually at this game. Instead of just sticking to one gun, you can be bi-gun-ual, I guess. I don't know, but that sounded really gay. But I do suggest trying something new. I mean, using the same guns over and over, it does get a little bit repetitive and boring, so Something I like to do is I like to go to like COD 4 and World at War and just see all the hackers there and be thankful for Black Ops, rage quit from those games, and then just go back onto Black Ops and just be happy there. It usually lasts me like a couple hours. Then it's a constant cycle. But what just came to my mind is that I haven't done a lot of wager matches in a while, and might be uploading a lot of those because those are short. I might do like one in the chamber or something like that, and I might be doing some live commentaries. I don't know how those will go. Usually just ends up with me swearing and cussing and just throwing my controller right at my TV. But you never know with that type of shit. It could be good, could be bad. It really depends on you guys. Give me whatever feedback you want. I mean, good or bad, it doesn't really matter. It just shows what I can work on or what I'm doing right. Also, what I might be trying to do is I might be uploading a couple more of those theater mode gameplays where I do the third person view and all that stuff. Look at what's going on outside the map. That's been getting pretty good feedback and you guys seem to like that. And what I might also be doing is I might be doing that gun game thing where whenever I were to kill somebody, I'd pick up their gun and just keep doing that. And those are just fun to do, and expect those in the near future. So as you guys probably know by now, summer is coming to an end pretty soon. It's the 21st, I think, right now that I'll be uploading this. And I start school on the 29th. I don't know about you guys. And I have to read 3 books because I'm still in high school. And I have to do a project as well. And I haven't started any of that shit yet. Don't tell my parents, but I'm pretty much screwed, so I might not be uploading in a week. I'll try to upload as much as I can in my free time, but my mom's gonna be like surveillancing me and all that stuff. And I have to say, I'm a pretty bad procrastinator. I wait till the last minute for everything, either it be for schoolwork or just everything else. And I probably should not be doing this commentary right now, but I'm gonna do it anyways, because I love you guys. So, if you guys enjoyed this game's coming to an end, please rate it accordingly, maybe favorite if you did like it. And my name's DannyBoy4. I'll probably be uploading in a couple of days. I don't know how the reading will go. And I guess I'll see y'all later. Peace.